Alright, let's get straight into the action. I have a terrible car, a Metro, and there's a pink dot chasing me. Let's rip the handbrake and see what it is. It's a Group A. Not ideal, and you can see on the mini-map that they have also managed to spin around because they probably knew what was coming. The Metro has a great acceleration, but an awful top speed, and I'll be honest, I don't love this arena. I don't know a safe route, and you can see that my opponent looks like they do know a safe route because they're up onto the road and accelerating way harder than me. I bashed through the wall and the fence, and this is going to need to be perfect. Look behind, there's the block. Oh, what a win, a perfect block to steal a Group A. Here's a fun final showdown against Sadovov. He was on his stream. He has a level 9 Fiesta, and we're going to come so close on our exit here. I cut just in front of him. Sadovov is a very skilled player and a great YouTuber who you should subscribe to. He has left at the exit time that you would for a level 10, so he leaves at 1 second. My exit here is almost perfect, leaving at 3-second mark. From the direction of the finish pin, it looks like this is going to be past the stadium. The ground here is fairly flat, and there are some small hidden obstacles of trees. Sadovov catches a nasty bounce there. He gets tons of air. Unlucky. And you can see that I am heading around the stadium, just dodging a house there. I'm dodging some golf carts just here. Dodge the golf carts. So I don't really like going through the stadium if I can help it. And because Sadovov is in a slightly slower car, I can afford to take a safer route. When you take the exit through the stadium, you tend to hit pretty hard and catch a lot of air. At this point, I'm fairly nicely ahead, so the only way I lose is if I drive too fast and hit a tree. So I slow way down and cross the finish line. I was in the chat on Sadovov's stream, so I messaged him to say GG, good game, and that was slightly lost in translation, as you will hear now from his point of view.
GG, not GG, not GG, not GG. I'm level 9, not level 10, it's not GG, it's not GG. It's неравная гонка, неравный рейс. Напишите, чат, напишите неравный рейс. Not GG, not GG.
So in Sadovov's point of view, GG is if you're in equal cars. I asked what you should say, and he said it was politest to say unlucky. So unlucky, Sadovov, shame that you were in a level 9, but well played, I enjoyed it. You can see here I'm in a terrible RS6, considering that there are only 11 drivers left, but there's a pink dot which just went into hiding, and at this stage of the game that either means that they're in a terrible car like me and they just want to make it through to the final, or they're in a good car and they want to hide out. I'm not sure where they are. Whoops, there they are. It's a level 10 RS200. I get out ahead before I turn back to challenge them, and we are heading into the jungle. I glance back, I'm thinking about going for a block, but they're honestly so much faster than me that it's not worth it. My opponent says good luck, probably thinking that they're onto a winning game, but I politely say good luck back. So thank you, good luck to you. Let's see how this goes. I know this line very well. Cut across between the rocks and onto the path, whereas my opponent has gone to the right and into the thick trees. So this is looking good for me. Cut through on my preferred line here, just about skid around that tree, hit a ton of logs, push through the fence, but this is looking strong. Well played to my opponent, unlucky. That's a level 10 RS200 stolen with a level 2 RS6. There's a Camaro waiting just there, but honestly, I've got pretty lucky there, so I'm just going to run away and claim my upgrade. Well played. This was a fun final showdown with only 3 drivers left. My opponent in the RS7 gave me a nice little bump, so thank you. I'm going to have to slow back down so that I can try and get a perfect exit. This is my preferred exit off to the west from this arena. Let's see what the third opponent is in. It's a level 9 Group A, a much faster accelerating car than mine. but this level 7 Mercedes, as you all probably already know, is not to be underestimated. Once it gets up to speed, it has the weight and power to just maintain momentum. On the map you can see that the Group A is right on my tail, but I have got a better exit. My driving here is a little bit sloppy, to be honest. I hit all of the poles, but this is where the difference is made. Headlights of my opponent, he heads slightly to the right, whereas I head up to the left. If you get this finish, you should definitely head left and aim towards the entrance of this path. You're going to see in a second that we are not quite neck and neck. I'm slightly ahead, but this is going to be a close finish with half a kilometre to go. I'm going to barely glance behind me. I am just foot flat to the floor, pegging it to the finish. It's going to be close, but I've got the momentum to take it. And this had quite a cool ending. I hope my opponent would follow me off, and they do. Both jump off the cliff, and that's well played. Good game. Definitely take that top route. Here's a fun final showdown. 4 level 10s. Centenario zooms off. I dodge past a Brocky and past a Funko, but my RS200 has the lowest top speed. Whoops. I just knocked that Funko off the bridge. Sorry. My bad. I'll be honest, I did do that on purpose because I need to get every advantage possible to have a chance. The Centenario exits perfectly on 3 seconds. I'm on 2, and the Brocky is on my side of the highway, catching me fast. Glance back, line it up, and into the central reservation. Lovely. Unfortunately, the Centenario is still well out ahead, and we're going to skip towards the end. I don't know this driver. I don't think I've raced them before, but they got a perfect exit. I stopped the other 2 competition having a go, but well played to my opponent. Please subscribe and see you next time.